The top 10 states with Confederate monuments account for over 4,000 lynchings in 73 years from 1877 to 1950. These monuments are monuments to people who stood for white supremacy and who murdered American soldiers. The people on these monuments got there because of what they did to uphold the core beliefs of the Confederacy. And the vice president of the Confederacy, Alexander Stephens, said it as clearly as he could. The Confederacy was founded on the principle that the Negro is not equal to the white man, and that slavery subordination to the superior race was our natural and normal condition. This is the heritage and culture that they're talking about. And these two examples that I'm going to give you will let the truth shine through. You may never have heard of John Pelham, but there's a monument to him in Anniston, Alabama. What did he do? Well, he left West Point to join the Confederate Army, and in the words in the Alabama Museum talking about him, what he did was display a genius for dashing to a spot that commanded the battlefield and bravely raining shot and canisters on forces that greatly outnumbered his own. He was a genius at killing American soldiers. Stone Mountain, Georgia is the other example, conceived by the Daughters of the Confederacy, and they began to work with the KKK until 1922 when they ran out of money. But don't worry, the state of Georgia stepped in 1958, and with tax dollars, including the tax dollars paid by people who were descendants of enslaved people in Georgia, they finished that monument in 1972. Folks, there were two spikes to these monuments. 1896 to 1921, when America was about the business of putting Black people back in their place after Reconstruction. There were lynchings at a rate of more than one every week. Separate but equal was the law of the land. Woodrow Wilson was screening Birth of a Nation in the White House. And the next spike was the Civil Rights Movement. I think to sum this up, W.E.B. Du Bois and his statement about Robert E. Lee applies to all these Confederate monuments. It's ridiculous to seek to excuse Robert Lee. Either he knew what slavery was when he helped murder and maim thousands in its defense, or he didn't. If he didn't, he was a fool. And if he did, Robert Lee was a traitor and a rebel, not just to his country, but to humanity and humanity's God. These monuments are coming down, and it's the first step to a true reckoning with America's racialized past. We have to tell the truth about how we got here before we can move forward.